The epic battle of books has just begun. We have just finished Ivy and Bean, book 1. I didn't want to read the rest of the series. I do have them at home though, but I just think you would rather like to explore more other books. Way more cooler series. I'm not saying that Ivy and Bean is not cool, but there's other cooler books, just like this one we're reading today. Today we are reading Judy Moody Was in a Mood. This is book 1. I'm giving out suggestions for you. Ivy and Bean and Judy Moody are great series options, so you can check those out. You can read book 2. I will make another video where I'm gonna read a preview of Ivy and Bean's book 2. Meanwhile, I'll be reading Judy Moody Was in a Mood. Enjoy. I have the rest of the series. Here's the table of contents. Here's the characters. Judy Moody is the main character. This is her dad. This is her mom. This is her little brother Stink. This is her cat Mouse. These are her 2 best friends, Rocky and Frank, and this is her new teacher, Mr. Todd. A bad mood. Judy Moody did not want to give up summer. She did not feel like brushing her hair every day. She did not feel like memorizing spelling words. And she did not want to sit next to Frank Pearl, who ate paste in class. Judy Moody was in a mood. Not a good mood, a bad mood. A mad face mood. Even the smell of her new grouchy pencils couldn't get her out of bed. Do you ever feel that way when it's the start of new school year? Let's take a look at her room, shall we? There's Judy. There's Mouse. Here is Judy's mom. First day of school, sang her mother. Shake a leg and get dressed. Judy Moody sank down under the covers and put a pillow over her head. Judy, did you hear me? Roar, said Judy. She would have to get used to a new desk and a new classroom. Her new desk would not have an armadillo sticker with her name on it, like her old one last year. Her new classroom would not have a porcupine named Roger. And with her luck, she gets stuck sitting in the first row where Mr. Todd could see her every time she tried to pass a note to her friend, Rocky. Remember? Mom poked her head inside Judy's room again. And think about brushing that hair, okay? One of the worst things about the first day of school was that everybody came back from summer wearing new t-shirts that said Disney World or Sea World or Jamestown, home of Pocahontas. Judy searched her top drawer and her bottom drawer and even her underwear drawer. She could not find one shirt with words. She wore her tiger-striped pajama pants on the bottom and a plain old no-words t-shirt on top. She's wearing pajamas, said her brother Stink when she came downstairs. You can't wear pajamas to school. Stink thought he knew everything now that he was starting 2nd grade. Judy glared at him with one of her famous troll eye stares. You better get used to that. Judy can change after breakfast, Mom said. I made sunny side up eggs for the first day of school, said Dad. They're squishy bread for dipping. There was nothing sunny about Judy's egg. The yellow middle was broken. Judy slid her wobbly egg into the napkin on her lap and fed it to Mouse, their cat, under the table. Right there. Summer is over, and I didn't even go anywhere, said Judy. You went to Grandma Lou's, said Mom. But that was right here in boring old Virginia, and I didn't get to eat hot dogs and ride a roller coaster or see a whale, said Judy. You rode a bumper car, said Mom. Baby cars at the mall, Judy said. You went fishing and ate shark, said Dad. She ate a shark? asked Stink. I ate a shark? asked Judy. Yes, said Dad. Remember the fish we bought at the market when we couldn't catch any? I ate a shark, said Judy Moody. Judy Moody ran back to her room and peeled off her shirt. Peeled. She took out a fat marker and drew a big mouthed shark with lots of teeth. I ate a shark, she wrote in all capitals. Judy ran out the door to the bus. She didn't wait for Stink. She didn't wait for kisses from Dad or hugs from Mom. She was in a hurry to show Rocky her new t-shirt with words. She almost forgot her bad mood until she saw Rocky practicing card tricks at the bus stop. He was wearing a giant-sized blue and white t-shirt with fancy letters and a picture of the Loch Ness Monster roller coaster. Like my new t-shirt? He asked. I got it at the Busch Gardens. No, said Judy Moody, even though she secretly liked the shirt. I like your shark, said Rocky. When Judy didn't say anything, he said, Are you in a bad mood or something? Or something, said Judy Moody. That's the end of chapter 1. I'll read the second chapter. Roar. When Judy Moody arrived in 3rd grade, her teacher, Mr. Todd, stood by the door, welcoming everyone. Hello there, Judy. Hello, Mr. Toad, said Judy. She cracked herself up. Class, please hang your backpacks on the hooks and put your lunches in your cubbies, said Mr. Todd. Judy Moody looked around the classroom. Do you have a porcupine named Roger? Judy asked Mr. Todd. No, but we have a turtle named Tuxin. Do you like turtles? She liked turtles, but she caught herself just in time. Nope, I like toads. Judy cracked up again. Rocky, your seat is over by the window, and Judy, yours is right up front, said Mr. Todd. I knew it, said Judy. She surveyed her new front row desk. It didn't have an armadillo sticker with her name on it. Guess who sat across the aisle from her? Frank Eats Paste Pearl. She glanced at Judy sideways, then bent his thumb all the way back, touching his wrist. Can you do that? Judy rolled her tongue like a hot dog back at him. You like sharks too? He asked, passing her a small white envelope with her name on it. Ever since they danced the maypole together in kindergarten, this boy would not leave her alone. In 1st grade, Frank Pearl sent her 5 Valentines. In 2nd grade, he gave her a cupcake on Halloween, on Thanksgiving, and on Martin Luther King Day. Now, on the first day of 3rd grade, he gave her a birthday party invitation. Judy checked the date inside. His birthday was not until 3 weeks. Even a real shark would not scare him off. Can I look inside your desk? Asked Judy. He moved to one side. No sign of paste. Mr. Todd stood in front of the class. Gino's extra cheese pizza was printed in large letters on the board. Are we having extra cheese pizza for lunch? Judy asked. For spelling. Mr. Todd held his finger to his lips like it was a secret. You'll see. Then he said, Okay, 3rd grade, listen up. We're going to try something different to kick off the year as a way of getting to know one another. This year, each of you will make your own me collage, all about you. You can draw or cut out pictures and paste things to your collage that tell the class what makes you, you. A me collage, that sounded fun to Judy, but she didn't say so. We don't have to draw a map of our family then? Asked Jessica Finch. I'm passing out a list of ideas for things you might include, like your family. I'm also giving everyone a folder for collecting the things you want to put on your collage. We'll work on these as we have time over the next month. At the end of September, you'll each get a chance to tell the class about you. All through language arts and social studies, Judy thought about one thing, herself. Judy Moody, star of her own me collage. Maybe 3rd grade won't be so bad after all. Okay, everybody, time for spelling. Yuck, spelling, Judy said under her breath, remembering her bad mood. Yuck, spelling, Frank Pearl agreed. Judy squinched his eyebrows at him. Take out a piece of paper and write down 5 spelling words you can't find hidden in the words on the board. Gino's extra cheese pizza. Cool spelling, huh? Said a note passed to Judy by Frank. No, she wrote back on her hand, flashing it at him. Judy took out her brand new package of Grouchy pencils with mad faces on them. Grouchy pencils for incredibly impossible moods, said the package. Ever see a pencil that looked like it got up on the wrong side of the pad? Perfect. The new Grouchy pencils helped her think. She found the words tree, Texas, taxi hidden in Mr. Todd's spelling on the board, but instead she wrote down, no, 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 no. Who would like to tell the class 5 words they came up with? Asked Mr. Todd. Judy's hand shot up. Judy? No, 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 said Judy. That's 1 word. I need 4 more. Come up and write them on the board. Judy did not write tree, Texas, or taxi. Instead, she wrote rat and gnat. How about brat? Called Rocky. There's no B, said Frank Pearl. Tiger, wrote Judy. 1 more word, said Mr. Todd. Spit, wrote Judy. Can you use any of these words in a sentence, Judy? The tiger spit on the rat and the gnat. The whole class cracked up. Frank laughed so hard he snorted. Are you in a bad mood today? Asked Mr. Todd. Roar, said Judy Moody. That's too bad, said Mr. Todd. I was about to ask who wants to go down to the office and pick up a pizza. It's a welcome back surprise. Pizza? Pizza? For real? The room buzzed with excitement. Oh, everybody's crazy about the pizza. Judy Moody wanted to be the one to pick up the pizza. She wanted to be the one who picked up those pizza tables. The little ones, you know, the ones that always go on the pizza. Guys, in case you do not know what the pizza tables are, there's about 3 of them on one pizza. They're little and small. She wanted to be the one who got to keep the little 3-legged plastic table that kept the box top from sticking to the pizza. So, who would like to pick up the pizza today? Asked Mr. Todd. Me, yelled Judy. Me, 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 me. Everyone shouted at once, waving their hands like windmills in the air. Rocky raised his hand without saying a word. Pretty polite. Rocky, would you like to pick up the pizza? Sure, said Rocky. Lucky, Judy said. When Rocky came back with the pizza, the class grew quiet, everyone chewing on the teeny-weeny cheesy squares of Gino's pizza and listening to Mr. Todd read them a chapter from a book about a pepperoni pizza-eating dog. When he finished reading, Judy asked, Mr. Todd, can I look at your little pizza table? That does look like a miniature table, Judy. I never thought of it that way. I collect them, said Judy Moody. She didn't really collect them yet. So far, she has a collection of 27 dead moths, a handful of old scabs, a dozen fancy toothpicks, 100 designer Band-Aids. She needed the box tops, a box of body parts, from dolls, including 3 Barbie heads and 4 unused erasers shaped like baseballs. Tell you what, said Mr. Todd, if you can think about coming to 3rd grade in a good mood tomorrow, it's yours. Can you agree to that? Yes, Mr. Todd, said Judy. Yes, 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 yes. That is actually a pizza table. You put them on the pizza so the box top does not stick to the pizza. Anyway, that is the end of Judy Moody Was in a Mood. Anyway, challenge for you. Well, not really a challenge. If you can bend down your thumb down to your wrist like Frank Pearl does in the book, good job. Not a lot of people can do this, so I'll show you right here. You just bend your thumb down and make it touch your wrist. Like that. See, it's touching my wrist. So if you can do that, you're part of the little group of people who can do it. Anyway, toodaloo!